Hello and welcome to the SoJoiner's story. As most of you know by now, my name's Andy. This is my beautiful wife, Holly, and we are in the process of becoming missionaries to the Netherlands. Thank you for joining our Facebook page. Hopefully, this is where you're seeing it, this video right now. This video is kind of going to serve as just a guideline or a way to communicate with you guys and kind of document our experiences as we do this for the first time ever. So I know if you saw our post on our Facebook page not too long ago, we were going to kind of give you guys an update recap of what all we learned while in Springfield, which we are excited to do and want to do, but we've been kind of bombarded with a few questions that everybody tends to ask just out of curiosity. So bombarded in a good way. But we wanted to go ahead and address those first before we dig into the other stuff. Most importantly, just want to again say thank you for watching this video, for being a part of our Facebook page and taking time to listen. So we appreciate that. But the big questions we get asked is, when are you going? How are you going? And for the past couple of weeks, we haven't really been able to have a final answer because we haven't had our budget. So good news is yesterday we finally received our official finalized budget. So now we have numbers which we can go by and a tentative goal of when we can be there. So Holly, you want to tell us a little more about that?
Yeah, we've been praying, and then we really just feel led by the Holy Spirit that He has set a goal for us to be there by June of 2025. So that would be about 10 months from now. And right now, we're about 9% for our monthly partners for a monthly budget, and then for our cash budget, we're at about 10%. So our monthly budget, while we're over there, is going to be used for things like our monthly rent, utilities, groceries, just everything that we would have monthly as far as, internet and
Health insurance.
health insurance. And so all those things would be taken out of our budget monthly. And then we're also going to have a cash budget. So our cash budget is going to be used for one-time things such as the flights to get over there, for anything that we would need as far as furnishing an apartment, because we're not obviously going to be able to bring much with us over there. And so we would have to completely furnish our apartment while we're there. So anything that we would need money for one-time things. And so just through praying, we really feel like the Holy Spirit. This may not be the typical way that people raise support. And so I don't know if y'all know this or not, but the majority of missionaries are not fully funded by the church. Yes, it's true.
Shocker. We were shocked too.
Yeah, we for our most of our lives, we've I guess maybe just ignorance and lack of knowledge. We just assumed that missionaries were fully funded by the church. And there are some mission agencies that the missionaries would be fully funded through the mission agency. But as far as AGWM, who we're through, we are going to be funded maybe by a few churches, but the majority of our support is going to be coming from our friends and our family. And so, yeah, we have a dream.
Yeah.
We have a dream. So the Holy Spirit has given us a dream of 300 people to partner with us. And I know that sounds like a huge number, and it is, I believe it is a God-sized dream. And so we are not attaching any figures to that, though. We don't have any expectations of what we would care for anybody to partner with us as far as an amount. It may be $5 a month, it may be $25 a month, or $100, that whatever the Holy Spirit is leading you to do. But our hope and goal right now, we're sitting at about 29 partners currently. And so in order to get us to that 300 goal, we would need about 27 people for families a month until we leave in order to reach that goal. Our heart, we believe, is aligning with the Great Commission. Our heart is not just about our own mission and what we believe that God is calling us to. Our heart is for the Great Commission. And so we want people to journey with us. And we don't just want your money. We don't want to just get your money and then get over there and do whatever we need to do or whatever we feel God's calling us to do. Like our heart, like right now, itineration is our mission. And so What that looks like for us is, really just building relationships. And we want you to partner with us and journey with us. We are praying for everyone that partners with us, that they would truly see the need, and the amount of lostness in the Dutch community in the Netherlands, that they would see, that God's heart, that the missions, that it was the last words of Jesus, go and make disciples
Right.
and then baptize them. And so, we just want your heart.
Yeah.
We don't want your money. We want your heart. And so there have been some people that have partners with us at $15 a month, and it's not even, like I said, we get so excited because it's
For
not
sure.
about the amount of money. Like, we get so excited to see people's hearts for missions. And so that's where our hearts are at. And so we also, I believe, have another God-sized dream, and aligning with the mission that God has given us in the Great Commission. We are inviting and we are calling people to step into their calling of missions.
Yeah.
And so we know that there are people out there. We have spoken to several individuals who say, yeah, I have a call to missions on my life, but I just haven't done that yet, or I just don't know when that's going to happen. That's going to be later down the road, or whatever that may look like. And so we are in active prayer mode for these people, and for many others that we know that have the call in their life, and they just, maybe through lack of knowledge and just know-how of how to even do that. We want to be an instrument for you guys to help you through that and to partner with you. And so our goal is to have 10 people, in 10 months say yes to the call, say yes to missions. And I know that seems like, I don't know, a wild thing, but something that's often said is, for missionaries is, you ask people to pray for you, you ask them to give, and then you invite them to go with you.
Yeah.
And that's where our heart is, and maybe you would feel led to come to the Netherlands as well. But there are, hundreds of other countries that need missionaries. And so, our mission before the mission field is calling people to go with us.
And in calling to go with us, like Holly said, not necessarily coming to the Netherlands with us. We want you to go where you are called.
Yeah.
We are all called in some form or fashion. We truly believe that that's biblical. You look at Antioch, the first church, as they sit and teach and grow together, and then the Holy Spirit moves and say, "Set apart for me Barnabas and Paul."
Mhm.
And so that's that's where our heart is. That's what we want to see. So we would love for it to be 25 people over 10 months.
Yeah.
You know, it is our heart's desire to see hearts stirred for the kingdom, not only in our own backyards, in our own cities, which need Jesus radically as well, but also in those places far from our comfort zone.
Yes.
So when we say we want you to go or come with us, we want to invite you to the family of missionaries, which we found out is vast, but oh so wonderful and loving and caring and genuine. A short snippet from our training immediately welcomed into one of the most caring, loving,
Genuine.
humble people I've ever met in my 35 years on this planet. And it truly is moving, and we want you to experience that. We want you to experience stepping into your calling and feeling that freedom, that joy, that release, that calm in the storm. It's so overwhelming but so beautiful all at once. So yeah, that's where we stand with the most questions that people ask: where your budget, and when are you going? So we just to recap, we firmly believe that God's calling us to go in about 10 months in June, be there and start our work there on the field. And we want to see 300 partners. We'd love to see more. Absolutely, we'd love to see more. And then 10 people saying yes to their calling and stepping into the field of missionary work.
Yeah, and I would like to just reiterate too, like, we are encouraging people to step into the call of missions, to go to the mission fields, to go to all the countries in the world. But we don't want to belittle or diminish the necessity and the the call of people to be senders, because there's no missionary that is able to go if there's nobody to send them. And so we believe that everybody has a place in missions, whether it's going to be a sender or a goer. And another thing we want you to walk away with, it's not the amount. Don't let the enemy shame you and saying, "Oh, I can't give that much, so I'm not going to give anything at all." Because we've done that before. Like, what's $20 a month? Like, they don't need that, or I'm embarrassed because I can't give more than that, so I'm just not going to even go there. We truly just we would love to see your heart for missions, whether it's $5 or $100 a month, whatever you are able to give. We just want you to partner with us in that way. And so, yeah,
Yeah, so that's where we stand. We officially have an answer now, people.
yes,
You all know we're shooting for June 2025.
yes,
But again, stay tuned for more videos. We really want to get those out to you guys. There is so many fun stories, so much information, so much good stuff
yeah,
that we want to get. But we know these were two big questions that we needed to address before we kind of jumped into that.
yeah.
So hopefully we did good. Again, give us some grace. This is our first time doing anything like this. So
Yeah, we know we're a little awkward.
the blooper reels are going to be amazing. Just we're going to have to document those, and it's going to be amazing. And if you can't have fun and laugh with your spouse, what are we doing anyway, right? Right. So we love you guys. We're praying for you guys. We're looking forward to having more one-on-ones, more dinners, more coffees, more texts, more Zooms, whatever it may be. We will find a way to sit down and talk with you guys, and would love nothing more to answer any more questions you have. So, we love you guys. Have a good day.
Bye.